run of fixtures. Any update regarding any knocks or any injuries going into this tie?
Yes. 0 injuries. 0 injuries. 27 players, 0 injuries.
That must be a nice change for you, a very nice change.
No, during the season we never had big problems on that. We had the normal injury that happen all the time, but in this moment really 0. Every player available, but be in African Cup, but every player available.
And after such a hectic few weeks of fixtures, will the fact that there are cup games coming up give you a chance to rest some players or give some players a breather, rotate?
Yes, we have to do that. Some players, they need a little rest. Many players, they need to play. Many players deserve to play. And I trust them all. I know that if I change 3 or 4 players in the team, some people will say there is a risk. Some people will say that we do that because it's a championship team. But Reading is better than many Premier League teams. I don't say many, I would say some Premier League teams. And the risk is only if we face the game with the wrong attitude, with the wrong frame of mind. If the players, they go to the game feeling the responsibility and the desire that they are showing match after match, we have a good chance to win, even giving some players a rest and some others a chance.
And this competition, the FA Cup, how important is it to you?
Look, I won it once, and I was so happy with that. Not because it was against Man United, but because it was the FA Cup. I think the FA Cup is the beautiful competition. Of course, much better than any other domestic cup that you can have in other countries. And I love the competition. I love the competition. So, Upper League, we are in the semi-finals of the League Cup. We have an incredible, difficult Premier League to play, but we are going to try. And I don't want to think now about quarter-final or semi-final or something like that. I'm just thinking about Reading, and I know it's going to be difficult because they are a good team.
So you won the FA Cup in Portugal, in Italy, in Spain. It is that different. The FA Cup in England is that different to all of those.
Well, in Portugal was a beautiful day, and my father won it too, and I was very happy to do it. I think just 3 of us in Portugal, father and son, won the Portuguese Cup. Then in Italy, come in that crazy week, where in 1 week we won the Cup final, the Championship, and the Champions League. So it was nice, and was in Roma, in the Roma Stadium against Roma. And Madrid was against Barcelona, and 25 years without Real Madrid winning a cup, so it was also nice. So I was lucky. The Chelsea Man United one was the first at the new Wembley. So all of them, I was lucky to have something to remember and something to make it really amazing. I don't think about it now. I just think about win the next match with Manchester United, and the next match is in the FA Cup.
It's voted by the fans. First time you've got it, which I suppose is the only surprise.
No, I'm happy. I'm happy because the fans are voting, and part of the game is for the fans, the way I play and the reason I play. But like I always say, without my teammates, it's not possible, and you don't play good without your teammates. So for me, it's a team trophy, and it's for everybody. So let's hope we have a month like the one that was in December. We continue like that because we had a fantastic month. Tight schedule, but we managed to handle it good with the balance. The coach and his team prepare him good, kept the balance good between training, recover, and the game. So we're super glad that we went through that, and now we have to continue, and hopefully we can repeat what we have done the last 5-6 games.
And what a month it was, like I say, not just for you but for the team as well, and your goals were really important in that.
Yeah, but missed one because they disallowed it, and was a little bit shame, but because this was a good one, and I protected the goalkeeper even when I did it. So, but the images.
And in terms of the positive element, the finish at Palace was just brilliant. The way you managed to sort of cut the ball across into the park.
We needed to keep patient, and we really wanted to win the game, to close the gap to the top teams, and we were working hard. We were fighting. We created some chances, and at the end, Paul gave me a good ball, and I just needed to be focused and basically hit the target, and it went in. So. Was a good win. Was good for the spirit, good for the confidence of the team, because we have been doing good, and we really wanted to win the game, to keep up with the boss.
And like you say, we had a lot of games in a short space of time, but you played in time, not showing any signs of tiredness there.
No, I feel good. I feel in shape. The boss, he made a good program for me since the start, and. He has been adapting my physical part of view in the way that I can play every game, and he has to get the credit for that, because the mixture between training, recovery, and the game, I do it differently, and he set it up for me, so that's why I can hold out so long, and when you have a body like me, it's not a normal body. It's like when you see the animal. He goes in and he's fresh always. So I see myself as an animal.
In terms of the other players, I'm sure they'll be pushing you hard for next month or this month's Player of the Month trophy. Mickey and Paul Pogba were the other two up for this one. They could be close again, maybe.
I mean, when you play with players like that always are on the top, always wants to win, always train very hard. The great spirit, the great mentality, growing after every game, and I would be more than happy if they're nominated every month, because if they're nominated, it means that the whole team should be nominated, because we are helping each other. We want to do each other better. We want to get the best out of each other, and we're working very hard for each other, and that's the game about what it's about, because it's a collective game, and if they win, the team is happy. If I win, the team is happy. And at the end, it's what the team is. If the team is happy, we all are happy.
Third round, at home against Reading. What did you boys think when that came out of the hat?
Well, another tough draw. I think in the FA Cup, no matter what team you get, I think it's always going to be a tough fixture. As long as we're prepared for that game, we'll get through the round.
What's it like when draws are made like that? Do you watch them? Do you sort of just take whatever is given to you in that sense? How does it work?
Yeah, I think you've just got to take what's given to you at the end of the day. Like I said, they're always going to be tough opponents. FA Cup, anything can happen. Like I said, on the day, we've got to be ready for that challenge.
Because lower league sides obviously watch the draws, get very excited about potentially drawing a big club like United. So do you have emotions when you see so-called smaller clubs coming out thinking this could be tricky, or this could perhaps be a bit different to the normal Premier League routine?
Yeah, I think, for us especially, especially last season, a lot of difficult games. We had the Shrewsbury game, still tough fixtures, but, we managed to get, through them rounds. So, if we can have a similar run, obviously what we did last season, this season, then, all should be good.
And of course, Reading are doing very well in the Championship this season. They're trying to concentrate on getting up into the Premier League, but this is a sort of test of where they are as a club, I suppose, playing against a Premier League team like you. Yeah, I mean,
in Championship, anything can happen, but, they stuck to their own. They've been doing well in Championship, and, it's a good test now against us, and see how they handle it.
So it means that United face Jaap Stam, a terrific player in his time, and he's carving out quite a reputation as a very good manager as well now, which will put you guys to the test.
Yeah, exactly. I think we've done very well this season. Obviously, I've been keeping note because Tyler's there as well. So I've been watching him, and hopefully he plays against us.
Bit of inside knowledge.
Hope so. But end of the day, it's it's us v them, and it depends on the day what happens.
Of course, the FA Cup returning means that we all think of that goal. How do you look back on the goal at Wembley, winning the cup, the whole day, the occasion?
Yeah, massive. I think especially for my family as well. Huge occasion for me. I think it's up there with probably the best thing that's happened to me since being at United. So now it's just a memory, and we've obviously got.
Can you imagine going back in time and saying to the little boy who was playing in the under-16s and the under-18s and all that, and saying one day he'll score a winning goal in the FA Cup final at Wembley, what the reaction would have been?
Yeah, it's never, I think at that age it'll never be, believable. But you've got to work hard, and when you work hard, you get the rewards as well.
And of course, the draw is all important in a competition like this, but you can quickly get the momentum and the feeling that it could be your year in a competition like that, and hopefully this is how it pans out for United.
Yeah, I think last year we had a very good run, a lot of tough games, but we got through them, and then obviously when it comes to the semis and the final, we had the confidence to go on and win it. So if we can get a similar run to last season, it put us in good stead.
The FA Cup is a fantastic tournament. Have you had any chance to reflect yet in your busy schedule about what it was like to win it last May?
Yes, I did. I know it was a very special feeling to win the FA Cup, and it's a big prize in England. And you come to a club as United to win prizes, and yeah, for me, I was new at the club. This was my second season, so I was very happy and pleased to lift the FA Cup, and it's still one of the highlights of my career as well.
Another game to look forward to, and it's difficult sometimes against lower league opposition.
Yeah, it is. There's so many games you have to look up to. You look to play, but against lower teams, it's the same. You can't underestimate them. They always have players who can make the difference. Still, you have to believe in yourself and bring your level to every game, and that's the only way you can win. Be confident and play your own game, and if it's against a lower league team or the Premier League or a league cup.
And how important is the squad at this time when you've got a lot of football, a lot of games?
Very important. I think you have loads of games, so everybody has to be fit. I think we have a very fit squad at the moment, and I think we need everyone.
It's good for competition for places then, isn't it, right now?
I think that makes also the team better and better. Everyone want to fight for his place, and when the competition is high, you have to perform, and you lift each other's performances. So I think it's good for the team.
David.
Yep, away, pal.
Good. You?
I'm very well,
Good.
mate.
You're looking good.
And you?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah?
Fine, yeah.
Manager?
Manager.
Never thought you'd be a manager. How's that?
I knew you were going to come with this question.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who do you expect to be a manager? If you look at the team.
Somebody who's a bit vocal. He's the quietest man ever. So are you enjoying it?
Not as you. It's about what you say,
Of course,
not the amount of what you're saying.
You enjoying it?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Yeah?
I like it very much.
Thoughts on the draw when it came out?
Yeah, nice. I was surprised, of course, that we had United, but a good game. And I think for the team, for Reading, to go over there at Old Trafford to show yourself, hopefully you can be a surprise over there in what you can achieve. Knowing of course that you're going to be facing a great team, a great club, a lot of fans. I wouldn't say pressure, but for certain players within our squad, it's going to be totally new to play in front of a big crowd like that.
There's a big lad up front. You played against him.
Yeah,
Milan against Juve.
If he's going to be playing, of course,
Yeah.
Because you never know what choices Mourinho is going to be making in that,
What
in that
sort
game.
what sort of advice would you give your centre halves playing against him? He's a big, powerful lad.
He's big, and you see a lot of players, if they play against a big striker like that, they want it like in time to win that ball, to nick that ball in front of them. Sometimes you just need to be patient and let him have it. In the moment that he's trying to turn, then step in and then try to win that ball. You know, in the way how he is playing, sometimes he plays like high up the pitch, sometimes he drops in deep to get that ball and then, you know, passes into a midfield player and then makes his run. You know, so he's for a big player, he's quite mobile as well in how he moves.
So I've been surprised, to be fair, the amount of work he does get through. Because he is a big lad, and you think, well, you know, 35 as well. So.
Yeah, no, but he's very fit, and I think he's a great professional. So I was quite surprised how people treated him. To be fair, in the beginning of the season, because I think he's shown everybody, you know, even when he wasn't at United, that he's one of the best strikers in the world.
Yeah, definitely. What about you yourself going back?
Yeah, that's what I've heard as well. Yeah, you know, and people
singing
go
it last
over
night.
there, you know, so it's good. You know, and I like it, and I haven't been back. Well, I've been back to United, of course, you know, in like the
soccer aids and things.
Yeah, in those games, you know, and then it's a bit different, and it's a different crowd in those games as well than probably on Saturday. So it's nice to be back because when I left United, I never went back, to be fair, to in like for a league game. So it's good to be back to see the fans and the people over there.
It's been a pleasure. Good luck, pal.
Same for me. Thanks.
Cheers, pal. Up the road now. Another 4 hours on the bus. Waiting for you.